Hello everyone, I am Carrie and today I'm going to be reading for you. It's going to be a general message for the collective, and I just want to say before I get started, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for your comments. Okay, let's just get a general message for the collective. Let's see what Spirit has to say for us. When I was shuffling earlier, this card kept coming out, Eight of Pentacles. So that's our first card. Really was giving me the energy of slow and steady. Even when I was shuffling these cards, I don't know if you can see this, probably not, but in the middle here, like here where I'm always holding the cards with my hands and like the oil from my skin gets on the cards, I see that they're miscolored or discolored only in that area. And it's kind of reminding me of like the paths that we walk commonly, so the things that we always do. There's like grooves dug in the ground, like the paths that we walk commonly. There's grooves dug in the ground, so it's easier rather than going across the grass or something like that. So it's giving me like slow and steady work, the work that we've been putting in. At least it's giving me that as the topic for this reading. Stuff we've been doing, things that we already do, second nature, like the things that we're disciplined at, but we don't really think about how much discipline it took us to get to where we were with those things. Get some clarifying cards here. Ooh. Take the Queen of Cups. And one more. Okay. Okay, sure. Okay, so first card is the Eight of Pentacles. That's clarified by Queen of Cups. And then we have Seven of Pentacles clarified by Ace of Cups. The Lovers clarified by King of Wands. And Two of Pentacles clarified by Death. Let's see, which way do we want to read first? I'm going to go across first. So we got Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Two of Pentacles. That's a lot of pentacles. It's interesting because the Eight of Pentacles is all about like slow and steady, like working. This person in this card, they're doing this job, they're doing this work, and they are like good at it. They keep doing it over and over again. It's like reproducing the same thing, like doing it the exact same way every single time, getting the exact results, putting this in, getting this out, knowing exactly what needs to be done to get this thing done, like the product. Like they just, it's easy work, light work. And then the Seven of Pentacles is like the energy of stepping back and looking at the work you've done and assessing, like, okay, like she's looking at this plant here. Like, okay, does it have enough water? Is it in the right spot to get enough light? Like, what's going on here? Do I need to cut it back a little bit? Like, just kind of just looking and obsessing. Ooh, maybe obsessing. But assessing the situation, assessing any changes that need to be done. And then we got the Lovers here. It's all about union, coming together. And to me, it's a commitment. It can be a commitment between you and you. It could be a commitment between you and someone else, between you and God. But it's just like two entities, like equal energy putting in, equal energy being put in on both sides. Even if it's you and you, it's like you are coming together with yourself wholly. Like within yourself, you are completely in alignment with whatever thing it is that you want to be in alignment with. And then the Two of Pentacles after that. So it's all, to me, this is all about you have made a choice. Like this thing that you are investing this time in, energy in, you're like reproducing over and over and over again. Like you've made a choice to do this. This is your thing. You're all in alignment with yourself about this. But to have the Two of Pentacles, like I would feel like it would need to be like this, Two of Pentacles and then the Lovers. But to me, this is, sometimes you can see the Two of Pentacles as indecision. But to me, I don't see this as indecision. I see this as like you having your life so well balanced, whatever it is that, I don't know, I say your life, but because there's so many different aspects of ourselves that we could be talking about now. But she's juggling these two pentacles and it's light work for her. That's the energy I'm feeling now. Like you are all in alignment right now. Like the choices that you have made, the things that you've decided to invest your time in, the things you've decided to put work in. Like you're good at it. It's light work for you. You got it like handled right now. It's handled like scandal. You're just in a really good place in it. Even if you had to juggle these two pentacles with one foot, like you would be able to do it. Like her foot is not even all the way on the ground. She's just kind of balancing slightly with that because she, like, this is natural, it's normal, it's easy for her to do. And so whatever it is that in your life is easy for you to do in this way, this is what we're talking about. Because it's pentacles, it's making me think of a job. So maybe you've been at your job for like 10 years. You know exactly which buttons to push. You know what to say. You know the stuff. Not too many people can come and tell you how to do your job like you got it. You got it down pat. You're able to balance this thing. And for this to be like the energy that we're starting out with, this is, this to me, it's not talking about an ending, but it's talking about like if you can do all this stuff without, like if you can juggle your life, if you can juggle your job, if you can juggle whatever it is you're creating, then you can take on a little bit more now. Like it's talking about where you are in your life. You can do something new. You can do something different. You can take on a little bit more. You're able, like you're stable right now. If there was something else that you wanted to pursue, something that you wanted to look into, you would be able to do it easily because the things that you're doing already, light work. So it's kind of like it's time for a challenge. It's time for a little bit of razzle dazzle. That's what I'm feeling from this reading. So I'm just going to read the second row now. Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, King of Wands, and Death. The Queen of Cups, whenever I see her, I feel, you know, like when we think about the King of Cups, he's like the super ultimately emotional, stable person. Like you can't really get to him. But I feel like with the Queen of Cups, she's incredibly sensitive. Like you can get to her, but only if she allows it. It's like she's sitting in all of this water. She's got her feet in this water. She's feeling a lot. She's feeling so many things, but she's focused only on her own cup. So this is like imagine being out in the world and being a highly sensitive empath, which you might be if you're watching this channel, because I feel like that's the type of energy I bring, because that is me. I'm a highly sensitive empath. And so I know that what I focus on is where my energy is going to flow. It's what I'm going to be feeling most. So if I'm focused on everybody else and what's outside of me, if I'm focused on if they're angry that over here, if they're unhappy over there, if they're like super happy over here, if I'm focused on all those other things, I can easily become unbalanced. But if I am paying attention to me, my desires, my needs, the things that I need for myself in the current moment, I can exist in this place where there's so much chaos going on, so many other energies going on. I can be in spaces with a lot of people without feeling all of that, or maybe feeling it but not needing to process any of it because I know it's not mine. So this highly sensitive woman or person is able to exist because they are focusing on their own cup. And then we got the Ace of Cups. It's kind of like if you see this picture, these two next to each other, it's like we're getting a zoomed in image. It's like her holding the cup and now we're zooming in on the cup here. And Ace of Cups normally in tarot is about like new beginnings or new feelings or like awakening of love or just new feelings or energy, like things, awakening of feelings, emotions. There we go. I was like, what's that other word? New emotions awakening. And so I feel like because you've gotten to this really stable place in your life that you, again, it's light work. Work isn't really stressing you out, or your family's not stressing you out. Like there's not a lot that you are doing that is unexpected. So you know how to handle everything that's coming at you. So you're able now, instead of focusing on the outside, like, oh my goodness, I need to get this fixed. I need to do that. I need to, you know, kind of like if you're in a chaotic situation, you're running around trying to figure out how to fix everything. But because you're in this really stable place, you're able to now focus on your own cup And this is where it's like, look, this cup is running over, because you can put all that energy into yourself, all that emotion to yourself, like you're able to spend time on yourself and your own dreams. And so that's allowing for your cup to run over in this circumstance. Like you're allowing yourself to really and truly focus on what it is that you want and desire. And again, as you focus your attention on it, it grows. So if you're focusing on your desires, then you're able to like more pursue those things. You're able to go after them. You're able to start making them come true. And that gives you fulfillment, excitement. I mean, these are emotions. Like I was saying that it might be time for, I was saying it might be time for a new adventure. And to me, it's like the pursuit of these emotions that were kind of on hold. Like, shoot, general satisfaction of life. If you're just focusing on, making ends meet, making money, keeping your house clean, like those are just basic things. But where's the excitement coming from? Where's the like passion? And I feel like now you're at a place where you're able to more focus on those things that fulfill you, that really bring you that excitement and passion and like joy, like deep down. What's that song? I got that joy, 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 like that down in my heart. Like you're able to go deeper down into your heart and like pull up those things that really give you joy and allow you to feel, like allow your cup to feel like it's overflowing because you got time. The Lovers and the King of Wands, like I'm seeing, is it a meme where there's like somebody like they're shaking hands? Like I'm really feeling like you are shaking hands with your passions. Like King of Wands, he is all about passion. Like even seeing this picture, and of course this is the modern witch tarot, so these are all women, but to me this is of course a masculine energy because it's the King of Wands. I'm seeing this king, like you see his fist, he's got the he's got the author fist, almost about to jump out their chair in pursuit of something. Like it's like if I wasn't the King of Wands, I would be up out my chair right now chasing after this thing. But because I'm the king, I got it under control. I am constrained. However, I am still giving that same energy of passion, but I'm doing it from my place of power instead of running after it. It's going to, like it's going to get done, but I don't have to go run and chase it like the Knight of Wands. But this King of Wands, they ready. Like if they need to, they gonna set some stuff straight. But I'm really seeing this as the energy of passion, and you shaking your hands with your passions. I was talking about everything being in alignment, like you're already in alignment in the place that you are. And so this energy is in a stable place. This passionate energy, this King of Wands energy, this creative, passionate, like go-getter energy, fire energy, is now able to be grounded and stable because you're in a grounded and stable place. So instead of chasing your dreams, you're going after your dreams in a more stable place. We always talk about chasing your dreams, but why chase them? Why chase them? I feel like just like dogs, if you run after dogs, they're going to run away from you. Instead of doing that, just slow and steady, knowing that you don't have to chase your dreams like they are your dreams. You don't have to run after them. You can slowly and steady use your passion and creativity to create your dreams exactly how you want them to be. You don't have to chase anything. You just make it. You just do it. You just create it. And now that you're in this stable position, like you're like, okay, I'm good. We got this down. We got this locked up. We can move forward on the things that we really love and we want to work with because I'm stable within myself. I know my job is straight. I know my family's straight. I know my finances are straight. I know the place that I live is stable. Like I'm in a good place right now. I know that my health is good. I know that I am talking about your health, but I'm kind of more thinking about the things that are outside of you because I got this Queen of Cups. Your health might be something that you want to start working on. The things outside of you, like your job and your family and all that, are maybe the things that you've been working on and making sure are good. But now you're kind of going more inside and more inside of yourself and maybe doing things like focusing on your health, maybe focusing on your fitness goals, focusing on your writing goals and reading goals. Like if you're someone who wants to read a number of books per day, or if you're someone who wants to write this many words, or if you're someone who wants to learn a new skill, like these are the things that you're getting to work on now because you're stable outside of yourself. And then we have the Two of Pentacles and death. Seeing death here, it's like death is really referring to an ending, but also a new beginning. And so I really do feel like, because it's clarifying this Two of Pentacles card, normally to me, Two of Pentacles is talking about balancing really tough situations. But again, I don't feel like it's a tough situation. I feel like it's light work. You don't even have to have both feet on your ground, both feet on the ground to be able to balance this thing that you're working on, or your life in general. And so I think death is here. Like, I'm really seeing this flag as being like, you know, when they wave the flag when things are beginning, like a race is beginning. I really feel like the death is coming through to say, okay, this is the beginning. Yes, it's the ending, but it's also the beginning. It's the ending of you feeling unfulfilled because you're not working on your passions. It's the ending of you putting everything else before your own cup. And it's the beginning of, like, the sun is coming up for you. But it's like, it's such a beginning that the ending is still there. Does that make sense? Like, you're like at the beginning of the beginning, so you're still seeing the part of the ending that's there. You might even still have the same energies of like, I still got to be working on this. I still got to be making sure my family's good. I still got to be checking up on that, when it really is time for you to go within. But it's like the flag is just beginning to wave when it comes towards the race. So you're at the beginning of the race and the ending is still there. Oh, I really hope that makes sense. I want to draw a picture of what I see, but I don't have my paper with me right now. I'll start bringing that when I do my readings. But all in all, I am really seeing that this is a new beginning for you. A new beginning in which you're able to now focus on your cup, because you're in such a stable place. Like, you're just in a really good place right now when it comes to the things that are on the outside. Like, your rent is paid, you got food in the refrigerator, your car, you got a full tank of gas. And so everything that you have, or everything that you need, you already have. And so it's like, okay, now I'm in a good place where I can start looking to do other things that I've been wanting to work on. I can start putting myself in positions that I would not, like, that I'm not comfortable in, because I'm comfortable with this, like, my needs are met. And so I can now branch out to things that aren't necessarily needs, but like really they're my inner desires, you know? Like, you're in that really good place. So I just want to get a couple more cards to see if there's any other messages we need to know. I wanted that one. Okay. Wands. We got all the wands all day long. 5 of Wands, 10 of Wands, 6 of Wands. I love this story that it's telling, though. It's a story of victory. But whenever you're starting something new, you don't know what you're doing. Unfortunately, we don't just know what we're doing. When we first start things, we actually have to do some trial and error, do some research, do some learning. And so this 5 of Wands card, it's all about, like, they're on the practice grounds before war. They're just practicing. And if you look at this card, it's very chaotic. They don't have a plan. They don't even know who their opponent is. They just out here throwing sticks around. And sometimes I also see this card as them trying to build a structure, but they don't know, like, which stick goes first, which stick is going to be the support, which is going to be the one that goes on top. Like, they just don't know what they're doing. So they're just kind of like moving stuff around, just waving in there, moving it around. And then eventually it will form the pattern that it needs to form, in which will create the structure. Or they'll learn the fight, the dance, whatever it is that they need to learn. But it's like the practice ground. They're trying to figure it out. 10 of Wands, this is about burdens. You know, it's difficult to start something new if you're burdened with worries about other people, or burdened with worries about, like, financial security, or your house security, food security, all the securities that you can have, like basically your root chakra worries. It's difficult to start something new if you're worried about those kinds of things. So what I'm getting from these 3 cards is that you're in this new position. You're going to start something new. It is going to put a little bit of a burden on you, because of course you have all the things that are the light work to you, and then you're adding to that. And initially it's going to feel stressful. It's going to be feeling like you have a lot of extra strain on you, because of course it's like, if you got to work all day and then you're spending a few hours afterwards doing your passion, it's like, dang, I'm used to going to sleep and chilling. So you just have to, like, adjust your schedule a bit. It's going to feel a little bit stressful in the beginning. Or even if you're doing this right now, like maybe you're in the now, because this is the middle card. I like to think of that as now. So maybe you're in the right now. You're feeling this stress. You're feeling like, oh my goodness, what did I get myself into? Why did I take on this extra work? Just know that victory is yours. You're going to come out victorious. This is the card after the 5 of Wands. You start You start fighting, you try to you practice the fight, you practice the dance. You don't know what you're doing, but eventually you win. Like, you figure it out. This is a parade. This lady's on a horse. She is parading because she has won. Victory is all over this card. And so you're going to figure out how to incorporate or add the new things that you want to do into your life. It's not going to be as difficult as you think, even though initially it might give you a little bit of stress. Just know that you are up for it. That's what this reading is saying, and I believe it. Just remember the times in the past that you've tried something new and how it felt, and how you felt like, oh my God, what am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing, and how do I do this? And just understand that you have it in yourself to put it together, to do it. You just need to allow yourself the time and patience and energy. This is all wands that we're seeing here. So it's really effort. Put in the effort. And that's how you'll get your victory. It's not going to be right away. It might even not look like what you thought it was going to look like. But you're going to win at the end of the day. Okay, you all. I love this message, and I think it's so perfect for this channel. You know, I was wondering what my voice was when it came to reading tarot, because I see so many other people having channels, but to see that it's all about encouragement on us pursuing our own dreams, like our individual dreams, the dreams that nobody else has to carry but ourselves. I love that. And so I'm excited to keep on bringing you messages about your dreams and pursuing them and becoming, you know, the best at what you do, because it's your thing. Of course, you're going to be the best. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing, for liking. Please comment if this resonates with you at all. And I will see you in the next reading.